Degenerosity. Wait, no. The worst places to live. Yes, we all have experiences that we live somewhere and we hate it. But who names themselves? But who names themselves degenerosity? What is that supposed to be the opposite of generosity? Because the opposite of generosity is greediness. But yeah, let's see. We are reacting to the worst places to live in. So yeah, let's see the worst places to live in.
Take him to Detroit. No! No, not
How is
Detroit! No!
how is that bad?
No, please! Anything but that! No!
Alright, I'm gonna go straight into this. The earth is pretty garbage. I can't imagine
What?
it once being a beautiful haven where life and nature were one with each other in harmony. That just sounds like a fantasy. Now it's divided, polluted, and just plain old gross to live in. We live in a fatherless time right now, and that goes for every place around the world. Speaking of places, almost every region and country on this earth has many flaws, so much so that it makes me think, why do people even live there? Some of these places are equal to living in literal hell. And as someone who lives in the United States, the land of the annoying and the home of the obese, I know what true despair looks like. I know how to tell the difference between each dumpster I've stayed at. And since I do, in this video I'll be listing some of the worst places to live at on planet Sheen. Whether it
Planet Sheen. Yeah.
be a country, or a city, or a supermarket. First place I'll be talking about
A supermarket. No one lives in a supermarket. Jeez.
is the U.S. Let's just get the obvious out the way.
What's
The
wrong?
United States is a chaotic mess. The people here are some of the most closed-minded people to ever learn to read and write.
It's going to be a really special game.
Oh, and
Vinicius! And what a great finish it is.
And that part is debatable. In this place, you can't agree to disagree. You have to pick a side. You're either on the socially popular acceptable side, or you're looked at as the villain. No in-betweens. No, it's like that in other places now, but we're the ones that started it and pushing it down everyone's throats. Second, the shootings. Nowhere is safe. I hate the fact that every time I walk into a movie theater, I always look for the emergency exit, just in case there's some dude that recently got rejected by his crush decides, time to go nuts. I'm sick of it. And not that every place
the shootings. Come on, the U.S. Okay, I mean, are they really shooting to the U.S.? I know it, and because of political problems, where each side matters. I'll take note of that. I believe it.
here is bad. There's some heat here. You know, there's NYC, DC, Jersey, Georgia, Florida.
Jersey.
That's it. Everything.
It's weird that Jersey is the name of a style of a wear of a cloth and also a country or a state, something like I don't know. I don't know. Is Jersey a state or a country?
Can disappear. California is literally one of the worst places on this planet.
Why?
Chicago is full of young boy fans, you know, those radioactive people. Arizona, you're gonna die of heat exhaustion. Detroit, you're gonna come back to no house, and there's literally nothing in this area, in this middle of the United States. There's nothing there. Nothing. Like, what's
really?
that misery?
Misery. Oh, misery. Okay, I don't. They really need to change the name, because because I know it sounds like misery, but it doesn't. But the spelling doesn't. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because you're gonna be miserable living there. I've said my piece of living in this trash can of a country. I'm gonna move to the moon. Next up on my list, we have 7-Eleven. Not necessarily living inside a 7-Eleven, but living around one. Why 7-Elevens? Because the most janky people show up there. Everybody has been to a 7-Eleven where there's either a crackhead or a homeless person hanging around there. And since
that can't be true. Give me a break. Now you're just making things up. How can how can there be crackheads and homeless people living around 7-Eleven? That's impossible.
It's a 7-Eleven. It's gonna get robbed at least twice a year. Living around such
How
a
do you
place
know
will
that?
most definitely suck and lower your property value. Just to let you know, if a 7-Eleven opens next to your neighborhood, you're basically living in the projects now. Get
Next.
out while you still can, because your
Please,
town
next.
is slowly gonna turn into Brazil. Next worst place, a very real place to live in, Bikini Bottom.
What?
I don't know what it is about this place, but
You're kidding. A very real place, Bikini Bottom. You're joking. Bikini Bottom. Oh really? The city where SpongeBob SquarePants lives. It's not real. It's just from the show. It's give me a break. It's not a real place.
when I'm watching the show, it looks like a very frustrating place to live in.
Why?
Whether it's living in between these two dumbasses or
This living in between this. Okay, living in between these two guys, SpongeBob and Patrick, the ones that always cause chaos.
just live in the city, you're gonna have a bad life. Because every fish in this show is just to everybody. Like you could just be vibing and then they start roasting you out of nowhere. It's not Mr. Krabs' fault that he has big meaty claws. He was just playing an instrument. He's just born like that too. Bikini Bottom is literally the Birmingham of the ocean. Not to mention the city gets destroyed every now and then. Whether
Yes, that we can agree. Yes, that I can agree. Because every episode I watch in SpongeBob, it's always about trying to save the whole city from something. Or trying to save the whole city from something or someone, or it gets destroyed by something or someone.
that be from SpongeBob and Patrick,
It's well, yeah. It's all yeah. Every disaster that comes to that place, it's always by SpongeBob and Patrick.
or a god doing it, the city gets burned down basically every season. How can insurance
Every season. Oh yeah, and that walking house. I remember, and Yes, I remember the episode where Squidward's house walked and destroyed the whole city. It gets destroyed mostly by SpongeBob and Patrick.
companies even exist with this happening so often? Plus, the only two options to eat at are the Krusty Krab and the Chump Bucket. And
I mean, there are other restaurants, but yeah.
the Krusty Krab be having new recipes every other episode. You can't trust it. It's gonna be a completely different burger the next day. And
Yes, and you end up turning into a disaster. Okay, where Krabs made those rainbow-colored Krabby Patties? I don't even know what happened back then. What did they turn rainbow or something? Yeah, I don't even know what happened after he gave those out. But there there was also one recipe he came up with, and that turned his customers into zombies, or something. Yeah. I remember. Yes, I remember very clearly. Well, not the rainbow patties, but another episode where every person in Bikini Bottom turned into Krabby Patty monsters. Okay, I don't know what it was called. I don't know what Krabs made a new recipe for the Krabby Patty. Okay, I don't know what it was, but it turned the whole town into Krabby Patty zombies, living Krabby Patties that want more. They're evil, and just by eating you, and just by going you up, you just join them.
Chum Bucket is. The food is unedible at these places.
Okay, the Chum Bucket. The food is unedible. Yes, the Chum Bucket. Everybody be getting sickness.
90% of the time. This is a horrible place to live. The people here are jackasses. SpongeBob and Patrick exist, and your house will probably be destroyed. Bikini Bottom sucks. Plus, it's underwater. You can't even breathe. Next.
That's true. Yes, that's true. Bikini Bottom sucks. Yeah, I have to agree with him. Because even though we were real, it's in the middle of the ocean. You can't breathe unless you have a helmet. Unless you wear a helmet to go and live there. That's your only option.
Is the Cars universe. Now, if you're not a car and you just
The Cars universe. You just it's safe to assume you'll be the odd one out. It's basically your whole world with talking cars, no people allowed.
normal dude, it would kind of suck living here. Everybody has a car or a truck, and if you just a dude, how do you get anywhere? Do you just go inside one of these cars and start driving? That
I
sounds
doubt
weak.
it's
Plus,
possible.
it's only cars, and how do you know, do a car? Like, you gotta look for the car ussy or the cussy, or what am I supposed to call these things? You can't form a relationship with a car. This ain't TLC. And also, I'm about to go environmentalist, but imagine the carbon footprint these guys are leaving in the atmosphere because they're all vehicles. They're all cars. The ozone layer is just black at this point. These guys
Really?
are ruining the environment, and you wouldn't want to live in that. I think the Cars universe is a bust. I'd rather live in a bus. Next worst place to live in.
You better live in a bus. Please, next one, please.
North Korea. I feel like that's self-explanatory. Up next, Gotham.
What?
In superhero universes, any
What? Okay. Really, Gotham. You know what? I agree with you. Cause I already know what you're gonna say. Gotham is a city is basically the city of criminals. Basically every day it gets destroyed. Criminals roam around. It gets robbed. Cause not to mention it's the home of the Joker. Or he just kills people for no reason. There's a 90% chance you're going to get in a hostage situation. Your house is gonna explode, or you're gonna get killed during a fight or something.
place where the superhero lives at or where they all meet up. This is the most dangerous place on earth. New York City in the Marvel universe is basically World War II every day.
Yeah. Oh, Gotham is the worst place on earth. Yeah, I agree.
And Gotham ain't much better. In fact, it has even more criminals than any other. There's literal psychopaths going around and killing people and blowing shit up all the time. And the city's best hero is a vigilante who doesn't even kill them, just so they can break out of prison and continue the cycle of high crime statistics.
Crime spree. Yes. Yup. Exactly how I said it. Yes, the city's only protector is a vigilante, aka Batman, who throws them in jail. Who doesn't? I mean, he's like the Flash. He doesn't kill, okay? But I wish he did. That way he won't be having these problems. The one he should really kill the most is the Joker. Give me a break. Yes, you keep putting him behind bars, knowing well he's going to be a problem in the future. Oh my god. Yes, and they keep escaping their prison cells. They keep escaping their prison cells to cause more havoc. Gotham is it's basically a city full of criminals. Everywhere gets blown up. You get killed. Yup, basically the crime rates of the series are always off the charts.
You can't even go to work right in a subway in this city without worrying about the Riddler blowing up the whole train for his Twitch stream just because he got 2 gifted subs.
The Riddler. Yeah, I agree. And yeah. Oh yeah, you can't go into a store and buy something without worrying the Joker, without worrying that the Joker, or worse, the Penguin, might come and rob the place, or better yet, like he said, blow it up to smithereens.
I die dying for the Riddler's 7-viewer Twitch stream. You can't even have a night out in this city
Twitch.
because every fun place with a lot of people inside, like a club or a party, is bound to get blown up by a villain. The safest place is your house, and I'm positive the house and market in Gotham is non-profitable. I can probably get a 3-bedroom apartment for $10 in this city. They just giving houses away because no one wants to live there. Hell, I could probably buy a mansion next to Bruce Wayne's house for $100. It doesn't matter. I'm probably gonna die next month because of the next bi-weekly Joker terrorist attack. And that's just gonna be the normal Monday for everybody. Your normal days will change living here. You're gonna hear shooting and explosions outside and look and say, there goes Joker again, blowing up the children's hospital. Whatever. Let me get back to my feet. That's your new routine.
Yup. Yes, if you he's he's right. If you move to Gotham, you're going to live a new normal. You're going to live a new normal. Your life will change forever. You'll hear gun shootings, explosions, crimes. Yes, yes, you just see, yes, you'll probably see a terrorist attack led by the Penguin, and you just say another day in Gotham City.
This place sucks. It's horrible. It makes the GTA verse look like the Wonder Pets verse. You should
The Wonder Pet. Yeah, that show is dead.
never live in Gotham.
Yup.
But
Facts.
do you know what's worse than Gotham?
What?
Worse than Bikini Bottom? Worse
What?
than anything I've mentioned beforehand.
What?
It's a place where nightmares come to life. A place where the most nefarious live, the evil is evil, the bad is bad. A place of true terror.
Spit it out.
I'm talking about England.
Stupid. How are you that stupid? Yeah, the big reveal was stupid from the start. England. How is England the worst place in existence? A place of terror, a place of horror, a place of deranged people. He's being dramatic about it now.
This is the most uncivilized, broken country on this planet. England is a country that is run by barbaric cavemen and women that we call British people. But since I don't see them as equal in any way, shape, or form, I personally call them braggers. Their education is bankrupt. Their society is still in the Stone Age. Their technology is non-existent. They still haven't invented toothpaste yet. They made James Corden. They gave us the boring-ass version of The Office. This is the worst place on planet Earth! And I've been to England myself. I got first-hand experience.
Oh, I can't. Oh my god. I just saw this random video. I decided to react to it. I never knew it was going to. Okay. No wonder. Okay.
On what it's like to be in a ninth world country, and it's exactly what you expect. It stinks. The food is unedible. The fanciest dish they have is beans on toast. This is orphanage food. I can't eat this. They play soccer. They drink
Orphanage food. Orphanage food. Really? Really?
tea. They still have a queen. These guys are not real. They still living in the 1600s. You guys lost. Get over it. They can't be real because I don't even understand them when they speak. They speak certain dialect like splendid, crumpet. Like, those are not words. These people are ruining the climate. They're taking our jobs.
Stop. Stop it. Okay, I've been to England. Okay, I've been to England. Not once have I heard anyone say splendid or crumpets. I mean, yes, they're British. But how? The food is unlivable. The fanciest dish they have is beans on toast. Okay. Okay, I need to calm down for a bit. Okay. Okay. Beans on toast. Saying that orphanage food. You're not eating this. And what if it's your only choice you have? Please, continue us. Continue.
And they're ruining the world. And I'm pretty sure I got an STD while I was over there. I'm never going back. It would be better if everything disappeared.
What?
Everyone disappeared. Tom Holland disappeared.
Yup. And he broke his limit. Why is he crying?
It's a damn.
Oh no. You're joking. You're crying because Tom Holland took Zendaya. I'm sorry. I'm even surprised. I didn't even know Tom Holland and Zendaya were dating. And he's crying over it. What is wrong with you?
That is the video on the worst places to live. Leave a like, subscribe, or don't. In conclusion,
Yes?
I'm dead inside. How much money you got? A lot. How many problems you got? A lot. How many people done died?
Okay. Yeah, you definitely have some problems. You need to work out. You're dead inside. You're literally crying because Zendaya took Tom Holland as her. Oh my god. Bro, get a life. Get a life. Why are you crying about that? Okay, so that's it. Worst places to live. And technically it's good that England is number one. Is number one. Okay, he needs to calm down. He needs to see psychiatric help. See a therapist. Okay, see a therapist because you need it. Okay, I'm done. Bye bye.